What's going on, yo? GNT Podcast, episode 5 of season 3. Back with another one, another vibe here. Let me turn up my volume. So now y'all can hear me perfectly. Getting on another one. Um, don't know too much about it. Met her on TikTok. Invited her on because her vibe seemed there. She seemed like she does some influencing of her own and does some modeling or something. So we're gonna figure it out though. Like I said, I could be wrong. I don't know too much. I know she's from, I think, New York. Yeah, I think New York. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out and see. So right now we're just waiting for her to get on. Her name is Liz. So you guys will see that when she comes and pops up on here. And let's hear some feedback, y'all. Let's hear the feedback of how y'all think this season's going so far. What season is your favorite so far? All that good shit. Who y'all would want to see more of coming on the podcast? Stuff like that. Because, like I said, right now I'm so used to just getting people that are doing the same shit as me, or like around the same thing. Here's the planner right around. Yo,
Hey,
how's everything going?
good. How are you?
Hey, pretty good. Ready to get this started.
Right.
So go ahead and
Is
tell
there
everybody about. Huh?
is there a way to make it like bigger? Oh my god, I look like a freaking grandma trying to do this.
No, I don't look like a grandma.
Okay, wait, I got it. All right.
All
I'm
right, there we
locked
go.
in.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and tell everybody about yourself.
So, I'm Liz. I'm 23. I live in Jersey. I am a designer and a stylist. That's what I do.
Okay.
I was in the military for 5 years. I just got out this February, actually. So I've
Okay.
been trying to get back into like styling and get back into like doing my own thing. Being in the military kind of like brainwashes you to where that's all you're focused on. So like no creativity, no nothing coming through. I was just kind of over it, you
Yeah.
know.
I felt that. I felt that. So first though, I gotta apologize because I got it completely wrong. I thought you were like a influencer on TikTok also, and I thought New York, not New Jersey. So that's my
No,
fault.
I mean, same shit. I be out in New York. Like my clothing brand is literally made by Angels NYC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get my fabrics and shit from out in New York. I'm in New York all the time.
Yeah. So that's why I figured New York because that's what the caption of your shit was. So I'm like, damn.
I'm literally in North Jersey. I'm probably like 25 from the city. It's the same
Oh,
shit.
okay. Okay. You like living out there too, or?
I'm originally from Florida, so the weather difference I like hate. I love the weather better in Florida, but as far as like career wise, I love living out here because I just feel like the way I dress and the type of style I have
Yeah.
is more appreciated in the city.
I
You get
feel
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. That's kind of like me. Like I hate the cold. I like more tropical type heat.
hmm
But usually the way I dress is more like fit for like fall type weather, or like winter weather type.
I'm telling
So
you,
I felt
New
that.
York, New York is literally the place to. I don't. You just see so many different things too. Like even when I'm designing, I like to go to the city because there's so many different like. It's so
Yeah.
diverse in the city. So you're getting people that used to live in Cali and now they're bringing the Cali style here. You're getting people that used to live in freaking Tokyo, Japan, coming to New York now, and they're bringing their style, and people just bite off of every different
Yeah.
style. I like that because like shit I wear here, like I'll post pictures on Instagram and like my Florida friends will be like, "Girl, what you wearing?" But but people over here be like, "Damn, like that fits fire." You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's a different type of vibe. But all in all, I really like living out here a lot.
That's what's up. And what branch of the military were you in?
The Air Force.
Air Force. See,
Yeah,
that's where they say all the smart people go, right? The smart people go to Air Force.
I guess that's what they be saying.
I
But
feel like there's
I'm
some truth to that.
there's a little bit of truth to that. But I've met some very questionable people. I have.
Shit.
But
And
the
the
only thing, like, I don't know. The only thing with them is like if you're good at studying and you pass like your ASVAB, like your military test, um, you can get any job. Like, you know what I mean? You'll get accepted and
Yeah.
you can really pretty much pick any job. But it's like you could be good at studying but not really be smart. So there's people that be good at studying and they're not smart, go through tech school and then flunk out of tech school and then have to do like have to be like a cook in the military or some shit like that. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I just feel like if you're putting so many years into this profession, you have to at least walk away with something. Like you're not walking away with anything being a fucking lunch lady
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
military. It's not happening.
Especially with the bullshit I hear. Yeah, you gotta walk away with something. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. So I was an aerospace technician, so I did mechanic work on planes. So
Oh
I walked
shit.
away with that, yeah, and I'm in like a similar field now, but I'm getting ready to quit my job and just be a designer full time because I've
Yeah.
been getting booked, busy, booked
Yeah.
and busy.
Yeah. So what got you into wanting to be a stylist and designer and all that?
I've always been into fashion. Like ever since I was in high school, that's when I came up with my brand. I knew I was gonna move to New York, so I
Yeah.
wanted to do like a I guess like a New York themed brand in Florida because that shit would be fire. Like I'm bringing the North style to the South. You know what I mean?
I fuck
Because
with it. Yeah.
the way people be dressing in Florida is very, I don't know. It's
With the shirts, little button shirts, tropical
yo,
shirts.
tropical shirts with the jorts and sandals with no socks. Like it just be crazy.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't even wear sandals like that, to be honest with you. Like if I you gonna laugh, but if I go to a beach or something, I'm gonna put on the water shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I
I just
mean,
I don't like
water
when
shoes.
I don't
The
like
water
feeling what's
shoes not
below
that
me.
bad. I feel you though. I feel you. The water shoes ain't that bad because I'm real iffy with like walking barefoot in places like that, especially the beach. Like you never know. I don't know.
Yeah, like a little crab come over, start pinching your toe or some shit. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Step on a starfish. Yeah, I'm good.
Literally, I'm not. I can't do none of that. But yeah, I like that's how well so that's I've always been into fashion. Like even when I was younger, my dad like knew that I like fashion based off of like how I would dress, the type of clothes I would pick. I would watch
Yeah,
I would watch Project Runway like every day after school. I would just come home and watch Project Runway. So he got me a sketchbook and I started like sketching and drawing different designs, but they were like he would notice that they're like really good. Like they're not little kid designs. Like I'm watching Project Runways turning my wheels and I'm sketching. So ever since then, it went into high school. I made the clothing brand. I was doing little shit in high school, and then I signed my life away. And then when I went to the military, I kind of did pieces here and there, but I never
yeah,
fully I never dived back into my craft until I was done with the military. I was like, I got what I got out of this. I'm ready to like focus on me and what I love to do because I can't keep. I'm only 23, and I feel like my body has aged so much from the military and like the profession that
yeah.
I can't keep doing it. It's no way I have an 85-year-old back and I'm 23. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't know. I mean, at the same time, I feel like it made you healthy. You know, I could say that you look very healthy. You look like you're fit. So it did something. You know, it didn't all
Yeah,
the way break you. It got you somewhere. You know.
yeah. I wouldn't. I've been through a lot of shit in the military. Like I have PTSD. I have anxiety. Like I got a brain injury being in the military. I've broken bones and shit. But
Oh
like
damn.
if I had to do it all over again, I definitely would, only because it just has me so set up right now. Like if I didn't want to work, I wouldn't have to. I don't have to work. Like I work because of the type of lifestyle I have and like the clothes I like to wear and the sneakers I like to buy, and
Oh
I don't
yeah.
want to be broke after, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I still work, but like I wouldn't really have to work. They got me at the VA, like the Veterans Medical Hospital or the hospital for free, like all healthcare for free and stuff. So it's like
Oh
you get
shit.
good benefits. You get really good benefits out of it. It's just like how much are you willing to take to get there? That's the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Healthcare is good though, cause I know that shit gets expensive as fuck. I know a lot of people that pay a pretty penny for healthcare.
What? What? Yeah, nah. And I'm like very prone to getting. I got my tonsils removed, so I get sick get the flu very easily. I have asthma. It's a whole bunch of shit that's wrong with me. So
You
that's
said you
one.
got you said you got tattoos removed?
No, I got my tonsils removed.
Oh, tonsils. I thought you said tattoos. I was gonna say what?
Nah, but they be yo. I didn't even know that they do like acupuncture. They do acupressure, yoga. They offer all that shit for free at my hospital. I'm like, hold on.
The fuck? So you can get a free massage basically.
Literally, they have a chiropractor there for free.
I don't
Dentist.
trust the acupuncture shit though. I don't want no needle stabbed in me like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I booked the appointment.
Yeah.
I booked.
Hey, you got it. You let me know how that goes, cause I say I don't like needles poked in me. I don't mind tattoo needles, but just needles that they stick in you and leave in you like that. I,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but they do. I'm pretty sure they do it on like pressure points. So it goes like it's supposed to go through your skin and in your muscle to like relax your muscle, but it hits a pressure point so you don't feel it. And the needles are super thin. But
Oh shit.
I don't know though. I be scared. I'm very scared of needle. Even though I'm literally like I'm tatted. I have a sleeve. I just got a tattoo
Hey,
today.
Steve Gang. Yeah.
Right. But I'm needles going in my skin, like when I have to get my blood drawn and stuff like that.
I didn't mind that. I don't mind that. I used to go and get my blood drawn, like get paid to do that shit.
Oh nah, you talking about the plasma? Get your
Yeah,
plasma?
yeah. The donating plasma. Yeah.
Nah, I'm telling you,
I was kind of
my
scared.
my friend tell me to do that. My homegirl's wild. My homegirl signed up for her to get like a mini surgery to get her eggs removed because each egg that you allow them to take is $10,000. So
Damn.
she's like, fuck it, I don't want kids. Y'all could just take all the eggs.
Oh, she's like that. She doesn't want kids at all. Like no
Nah,
family, nothing.
I don't think they will take all the eggs only because like some women say that they don't and then later on they do. So I don't think they'll take all the eggs, but you have to be super super qualified. Like they have to look at your family background, your health records, everything. And if it doesn't matter, if it's not up to par with whatever they have going on, they're not like you'll get
You got a
declined.
got a crime history. Then fuck that. Okay.
Literally everything. They look at
Damn.
everything.
They didn't.
Crazy.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that with plasma. They just were like, let me see your ID, your address, and then that's it. And I'm like, all right, cool.
But how much did you get paid?
Here in Texas, I was doing it for 75 for each donation. You could do it twice a week.
That's not
So
bad. You live in Tech. I love Texas. I
it
love.
depends on what part. What part did you go to?
I was in San Antonio
Yeah,
for basic.
yeah,
San
that's the right part, or one of
mm-hmm.
them.
San Antonio is nice. Then I went to Shepherd Air Force Base, but I don't know. Is that in Shepherd? Like, is Shepherd a place in Texas?
I don't even know. I'm not even originally from Texas. I just know the good areas and the areas that are like I would never come back type of deal.
Oh yeah, and I went to Dallas, and I really like Dallas.
Dallas, okay.
I really like Dallas. I've never been to Houston or any other spots in Texas, but I don't. I love.
Everybody forgets where I'm at, like the city that I'm at. They always forget about El Paso.
Yo, El Paso though, I definitely did forget about El Paso, but
Yeah, see,
I would definitely visit because I've heard good things about El Paso. But
it's
that's
not too bad.
Texas is like because I don't want to move back to Florida. I kind of want to hop around, and I'm young, so I want to feel out. I want to live kind of like a little bit everywhere. But I think
Travel, yeah.
my next move is either Texas or it's San Diego. I've been heavy teeter tottering back and forth between those two.
Okay, so you want to kind of stay like in the states type of deal.
For now. Like I want to
Yeah,
experience living in Cali and then experience living in Texas, and then after
yeah.
I get that in my system, I'm leaving the country because especially with all this going on with the currency, like I heard that Biden had signed some shit saying that the US dollar, like we're gonna now turn into using all crypto, like cryptocurrency and shit. And it's just a lot of shady shit going on. The
That's weird. That's like I think that is that a real shit or is that like a conspiracy
No,
theory?
I'm pretty sure that's actually happening. Like they're putting a bill or something in place. So I have to do more research on it, but they're
You
putting
know,
a
I
bill
wouldn't
or
be
something.
surprised. I'm
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised because all our money is digital already. You know, we use debit cards, credit cards, and shit,
yep.
so it's already digital. No one really takes out money no more unless they want to hit up a strip club or something. But
And
you know,
people, the other countries that were in debt with us are now paying off our debt, and they're not recognizing the U.S. dollar anymore. I know China, or is it China? I think it was China. Have they changed their currency and everything now too? Like just a whole bunch of crazy shit. And the wildfires that was happening in Canada and all the smoke was coming to Jersey and New
there's a lot of
York.
conspiracy theories about. I don't know if you fuck with conspiracy
Oh
theories, but
nah,
there's
I conspiracy theories, and let me tell you, it is something going on because why is the smoke back again?
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
I
what
looked
I'm
it up.
saying.
I looked it up to see if they came up with a different excuse, and they talking about the wildfires are back in Canada.
So it went this way and then back. First off, I don't even think it travels like that.
I don't think it travels like that either, because ain't no
That don't make
way.
no damn sense. They
It don't make
backpedaled.
sense.
They
It
damn
don't make
backpedaled.
it don't make sense at all. But let's just say they're going by like the wind, how the wind is blowing or whatever. For New York to look the way it did, like it literally looked like the fires were was happening in New York. Like there's no reason that it's that much smoke coming from Canada that it makes it look like it's looking
And it probably wasn't because people forget that New York has upstate New York has like a what do you call it, wilderness up there.
woodland. Yeah,
Yeah, so fire could have started up in there too.
yeah. I don't know, but they need to get it together because the air quality now is climbing. It's been climbing right now. I think it's almost at 200, so it's
Yeah,
like unhealthy to be outside again.
it's
But when
all
it's
over the East Coast though. I know I used to live in Maryland, like 30 minutes from Baltimore. They got hit hard pretty. They got hit pretty hard with that smoke too.
Yeah, Philly was looking like New York. It was looking
Yeah.
crazy. And that was
I don't
another
give.
thing. It's just like if Philly, Philly's nice. I used to live in Philly. Philly's nice. Their apartments and shit is worth it. I had a 2 bedroom apartment with a washer and dryer, a parking space, a pool, a dog park, all that shit, and I was paying 17, including 17 is including like my electricity, my water, like everything. It was 17 flat.
Damn, that's a steal.
That is a steal, especially now. I live in a freaking basement apartment in Jersey. No washer and dryer, no parking space. I don't pay utilities, which is the only good thing, but I'm spending 1,300.
So you
But
have
I
to go
remember
to an actual like washing place to go wash clothes and stuff.
a
Damn,
fucking
the old school, the old school.
no, for real. And it's I be letting my laundry pile up because who wants to lug laundry all the way to the laundromat, clean it all, bring it all back, put it all away? Like when I had the washer and dryer in my apartment, I would just boom throw it in the washer and dryer like a little load, put it away like little by little, and not have big ass
Yeah,
loads, you know. But
yeah.
now
Don't let no one call you dirty for that because I'm pretty sure they'd be in the same fucking boat.
I don't give a damn. Look, one thing about me, I literally do not have no shame. I have no shame at all.
I
I
love
don't
that.
care. Yeah, I don't care if people do or don't do what I do. I'm gonna do it regardless, and I have no shame. I
Thank
don't.
you. Yeah, be yourself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't give. Yeah, I don't give. I'm not one of those girls. I don't. I remember I was on. I don't know if you know who she is, but her name is like Jocelyn on TikTok. She does like the LGBTQ speed dating and shit.
I've
Um,
probably seen her. Yeah, she
yeah,
kind of gives off like a type
well,
of attitude.
she'd be funny. I just feel like nah, she'd be funny. I don't know. I was on the one of the little TikTok lives and shit, and somebody had peeped a Dior bag behind me. And they were like, "Oh nah, she got money. She got a Dior bag." And I was like, "No, this bag is fake. I got this bag in China.
Yeah,
I got this bag in
especially if
China."
that's all they're peeping at that point. Like, nah, you're not for me. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I was like, that shit is fake, and I got it in Chinatown. Like, that's not anything. And everybody in the comments was like, nah, she real. I fuck with her. Cause it's like, why I gotta, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna flex and act like I don't have shit or flex and try to be a type of person that I'm not. I'm not materialistic. I don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks I do or
Yeah,
don't do. I got
yeah.
severe. I'm clean as hell. The only red flag about me is that I let my fucking laundry pile up, and I don't care.
That's normal. That's normal. That's normal. Especially if you got to go to a whole like washing mat, laundry mat to go do that
Yeah,
shit.
and on top of that, I work Monday through Thursday. I have 10-hour shifts. I literally go to work at 4 a.m., like get up and start getting ready for work at 4 a.m., and I don't get
Yeah.
off till 4:30, and I don't be home till 6 o'clock at night. And then on the weekends, I'm designing pieces, doing photo shoots, networking. Like tomorrow, I got a
Mm,
networking brunch and shit. So it's just like you know what I mean? I be busy and I be about my bread. So I be trying to like eat with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I
exactly.
feel like I spread myself too thin. So now I'm trying to like really have a set schedule. But I like doing like different things, networking with people, meeting different people. Like you never know who knows who. And in the business of fashion and even with podcasts and stuff like that, you never know who knows who. Like you could have a freaking homeboy that knows where to get certain fabrics from, and I might need that one day, and then you might need something from me. You feel me? Like
Yeah. I don't know. I might have some following me. I don't even know. I don't know
That,
for real.
right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I might have people that want to be on a podcast with you that got a whole bunch of followers and shit. Like, you never know. So I love like networking with people, especially when it's not paid and it's all organic. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with your vibe, you fuck with my vibe. Let's bounce off of each other. You know?
You speaking my language. I fuck with that because I stay saying shit like that. I like to network. I like to meet people while I do that. And if a friendship prospers from it, then that's even better. And I just like to be cool. I'm a social person myself, so podcasting is just perfect for me. And I
Right.
love doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like for you, designing, doing all that stuff that's your passion. That's what
Mm-hmm.
the hell you're gonna do the rest of your life if you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's what I'm trying to do. My only thing is like now, especially with the schedule, since I've been spreading myself so thin, like I'm trying to build clientele. You know what I mean? Like I want to build before I have things out, but I'm also trying to make certain pieces so while I build, I can at least have something to show. Like, yo, this is
Absolutely.
what I right. This is what I be doing. This is, this is what I'm in the process of doing. This, that, and the third. Um, so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Like even doing things like podcasting, modeling. Like modeling, I haven't done in years, especially because my tattoos. I can't do runway modeling. They don't.
Which is
They don't.
weird. Which is weird. I seen models with like full fucking sleeved
That's what
out,
I'm.
leg sleeved out, everything doing modeling still. That's
And that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. It's certain brands that will pick you up based on what they have to offer. Like Yeezy. I've seen girls with leg sleeves, arm sleeves modeling for
Yeah.
Yeezy, but they're
Fucking
also a
full
street
neck tap all
neck
around and shit.
tats all around. Exactly, but they're modeling for Yeezy. So if I want to model for like not saying that I want to model for them, but Victoria's Secret, they're not hiring nobody with any
Oh yeah,
tattoos
you
at
gotta be
all.
a you gotta be a good
Bare,
girl. You gotta be a good girl to fucking model for
literally,
them.
bare. They want you to be like almost 6 feet tall. They want you to be like anorexic, literally, like
It's
not
like
even
a
joking.
it's like a female trying to pick their date. They gotta be over 6 feet tall and have the right zodiac sign.
Literally, yeah. Literally, if you're not this tall, you cannot ride this ride.
Which
I'm
okay,
sorry.
so that's the question I was gonna ask too. Is that do you look at height when you're looking at a potential significant other, or is it like that shit don't matter?
I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like a lot of people be lying to try to look good online, and I don't be doing that. I feel
Expose
like
them.
right. I feel like at first everybody has a type. Everybody has a type. Like
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
right. So my type, yeah, like I like taller girls, like girls that are taller than me, light skin, curly hair. Like that's my type.
Fuck.
That's my type. But like I've definitely dated females that don't look like that type. So I'm not like closed off to if you don't look like this type. Like I hate girls like that. If you don't meet my requirements, we can't fuck with each other. Like I don't like that. If you treat me good and I feel like you're giving me what I want and vice versa, like we feel like we're good in a partnership, then
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about how you look because we're good together. You feel me? Or you know what I mean?
yeah.
But
We got pretty much the same type.
yeah, literally.
That's funny. So that's why I had that reaction. I was like, fuck.
He said, "Okay,
Yeah.
we same, evil twin, evil twin."
Yeah. I don't know. Like for me personally, I feel like relationships and people getting in them is all going downhill, and I personally think it's gonna keep going downhill just because the way people present their type or what they're looking for. So when I say that they want to do that 6 foot and taller like an NBA motherfucker, and they want a specific zodiac sign, they put that to the T, and that's all they look for. If you don't
Yeah,
fit a
no.
zodiac sign, or if you're not fucking 6 foot at the lowest, they're not gonna even look your way, which is crazy.
I'm Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do ask people their zodiac sign, but I don't allow that to not let me fuck with that. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of girls will be like, "Oh, you a Aries, or you a Gemini, or you a Cancer?
Yeah,
I
they
can't
can't fuck
fuck
with
with
you.
you."
Yeah,
Like, what are you talking about? Like, girl, please, because I'm an Aries. A lot of people say we're hot headed, we're aggressive, we're rude. I can be like that, but am I like that? No, I don't come off like that. I don't present myself that way. That's not
it's
the
just
type of
the East
vibe.
Coast vibe. You have to be
Right.
like that.
Right. Exact. That's what I'm saying. I have to be like that when I need to be like that. But I'm off rip. Even in the club, if somebody bumped me and she turns around and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," or whatever, girl, you're good. Like, don't worry. I'm that type of girl. Like, I'm not the girl ready to fight, always aggressive. So you can't label me based off my zodiac sign. Like, that's just sounds crazy as fuck.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, because some people will ask me mine, and I'll tell them, and I'll get like a meat mug, or they'll be like,
What's
"Oh, okay,
your
I fuck with that," or "That's a red flag." I
What's
don't.
your sign?
I'm an Aquarius,
They
Aquaman.
say saying it's a red flag because y'all are nonchalant.
How is that a red
Kind of,
flag? We nonchalant.
yeah, nonchalant. And what's the word I'm looking
I am
for?
pretty nonchalant. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but I feel like with zodiac signs, like a lot, it's too much to be like a coincidence. Like I've met like multiple different people that have like the same sign, and
But they're different and they act
I
different.
they act different. I see some similarities, but they do act different. Like I wouldn't say they all act like each other because they don't. Like it's
Yeah,
just it's just a maturity level. Like I just feel like if somebody's mature, it doesn't fucking matter what zodiac sign they are. They're mature.
yeah. It doesn't matter what time you were conceived
They were
by your
born. Yeah,
parents. Like what the fuck? That sounds so stupid to me that I have to say that. You know what I mean? I don't
yeah.
know. I just feel like people need to switch up their vibe when it comes to relationships. You know what I mean?
I feel like people are just more so they people run off of looks and what you could do for them. Those are the two
Yeah,
big
that's another thing. Or clout. People look at clout a
cloud.
lot too. I can't tell you how many DMs on, especially on Instagram, how many I had that's in just the, what do you call it? What's that category?
Request
The primary, general,
like
and the
both
fucking
primary
request.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the requests that I have. Like they're like, oh, you this or that. I've seen you before. Like,
like
I know
girl,
what you're about. No, no, no.
right?
You know
That's
what I mean?
I don't. People just I can't, especially out here in Jersey and New York. A lot of people got a lot of motion out here. Like there's a lot of people that are doing big shit. And there's a lot of people that blow up from Jersey, from New York. It's a lot of people, whether you're a designer, whether you're a stylist, whether you are a DJ, whether you do podcasts, whether you photography,
Even
whatever.
barbers. Even barbers. I know some homies that are cutting hair out in Philly that actually blew up.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a mad people that, are got motion. And I just feel like I don't know. You could tell. You could tell when girls like what they come in for, like what they want and stuff like that. But like I've had to separate myself from a few girls because they're just too about like number one, how does the female or male look? Like, oh, they look good. They look like super good. They fall in my category. Let me go fuck with them. And let's say they're mad toxic. Like off rip, they tell you like, yo, I don't want anything you want. They're still gonna fuck with them because of their looks or because what they have to offer, and then cry on social media when they're not getting treated how they want to be treated. Like, baby, they told you off rip what they was about, and you've been seeing it. So it's like, where's the disconnect?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when a good person comes along and wants to treat you right, it's like you're like you don't want no parts of it.
Oh yeah, you speaking it. You speaking the language for sure, for sure. I think you got it to the T. What do you think of I don't even like saying that shit. The fucking situationships that people keep fucking talking about. I can tell you, I don't even think that's a thing. But what is your intake on that?
I feel like if you fucking with somebody hard enough to say that you're in a situationship with them, it's more than that. Like, baby, that's either your girl or your man or something, and y'all going through it. It's not like a situationship, but you fucking with other people or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like when people say they're in a situationship, they're going through something with their significant other, and they're labeling a situationship labeling it as that so they could fuck with other people and talk to
Yeah,
other people
and have it seem innocent when it's
and
really
have it
fucking
seem
not. Like
innocent.
it's still cheating. Like you're still with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's yeah, yeah.
And I hear it all the time on TikTok, especially. There was one live I was in. This girl was fucking smile ear to ear, and she was talking about, yeah, I cheated on my man, and I did this and that, and I was like, you're proud of this shit? I was like watching it in shock because how can someone be proud of doing something like that, doing something dirty like that?
Yeah, that shit is disgusting. I have never cheated on anybody in my life.
I've been
And
cheated on. That shit
yeah,
sucks.
I've been cheated on multiple times actually. And it's definitely not a good feeling. And that's why I've never cheated on anybody and it just makes you look so dirty. Like,
Yeah.
um, like I
But
just,
but to be proud of it though, like what brings someone to be proud of some shit like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I have met a lot of females that have been like, yeah, like I cheated on my man with her or him, or I cheated on my girl with her or him. There was this one girl. There's this one girl I was in the military with,
Yeah.
and she had a whole relationship with somebody that was married.
Yeah, I heard that's pretty common in the
It is
military
very,
world. I heard that's pretty damn
it,
common.
it is very, very common. It is
Motherfuckers
very
sleeping
common.
with the general's daughters and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they be like having swingers on base, and like if you put a pineapple outside your house, that means that family or whatever is swingers.
Yeah, where
Like
did I hear that from? I heard about that. I
it's
forgot where
real. It's real.
I forgot where I heard that from.
I used to live on base and see the shit. Like that is some real shit. Or they'll be on Tinder trying to, yo, listen, I've had some crazy experiences being in the military. I'm not gonna lie.
What's some of the crazier stories?
As far as what, like people getting hurt, like stories, like what you want to hear.
Shit, let's hear all of it. Let's hear all of it. The dirty
So
deeds, the fucking people get hurt, all of it.
I've heard. I think that this is already public and shit, so I think I'm valid to. Well, I heard my homeboy is from Okinawa, Japan. So
Yeah.
he actually was born on base because his father is American, but his mom is Japanese.
Mm.
So they I guess like his mom and dad got married, they lived on base. So technically if you're in another country but you're born on a US base, that's technically considered US soil. So
Yeah.
you have dual citizenship automatically. So he wanted to join the Air Force. So whatever, he joined the Air Force, moved out there and ended up getting stationed in Jersey. And me and him became super close. So he's like, yeah, like I'm gonna when I go back home to visit, you should buy a ticket because you could stay. Like we'll get a group of us stay in like his house, go around Japan. He'll show us around Okinawa because he's from there. So
Yeah.
I was like, that I'm with it. Boom, COVID happens, we can't go. And then after that, we were trying to plan a trip, and he ends up finding out that everybody on base has to like stay on base. The base got shut down because it was a whole bunch of Marine men basically like leaving base and like raping the Japanese women around the area. And it was so bad in so many cases that they had to shut the base down.
That's why people
So,
look down on men soldiers, on male soldiers. People look down on them. I feel like because of shit like that, and they say that they cheat and shit like that. Like
oh
they
no, but
look
they
down.
do. They do. Like I have in the profession that I'm in, it's only men. I could count on my fucking one hand how many females I've worked with in my career. It's only men. So I've been not forced because the guys that I've been friends with are very respectful. Like they're very, you know what I mean? So I've had
Yeah,
the pleasure of working with them and becoming friends with them.
yeah,
But I do see and hear a lot of shit. Like there has definitely been like a handful of times where a lot of my friends would tell me like they are with somebody else that's not their significant other, or they're going on a deployment and they're fucking with somebody else while their significant other's over here, but then their significant other's fucking with somebody else while they're over deployed.
yeah.
And
Damn, it's a big fuck fest over there.
literally in the military, it's just like literally that's all they do. That's
Yeah.
literally all they
So,
do.
so would you say all military men do that, or just like a good majority?
Nah, I'm definitely not gonna say all military. I like. I'm not gonna lie, I had my little hoe phase, but when I was engaged, I
I
was
think we
really.
all did, especially after I got cheated on. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But like when I was engaged, I did not play that. Like I was super loyal, you know what I mean? But like there's definitely people that you'll find that's not with the shits. Like they're very loyal. They're not trying to do none of that. Like
they're
it's
just
not
trying to.
all
Yeah,
right. It's not all military people, but it's a lot.
it's a good
It's a
good
good
percentage.
it's a good percentage
Yeah. And you
for
said
sure.
was engaged. Are you currently still engaged or married or
Nah, that
that ship sailed?
it was. I was just very young. I
Mm.
was very young, and a lot of things transpired. Um, and I just feel like we had to separate to get to basically like get to know ourselves more and like what we want and stuff. We were very young, you know.
To follow your own paths is what you're saying. Yeah,
Right. But we're good. We're really good friends right now. Like we built a very tight like bond before anything. And
yeah,
she's in like one of my big major friend groups like of 15 plus years. So like yeah, that's
I
really,
feel you. I get you. I feel you.
yeah. It wasn't a bad. We've gone through our fair share of shit together, but as far as like the breakup and stuff like that, like I can't say that it was like a horrible breakup and me and her hated one another and shit. We've definitely been through our own shit,
Well,
but
that's
it
good. That's good. I could say most of my breakups they all ended badly to where it was like, yeah, we're not going to talk at all. We just gonna dip
Mhm.
and let that be.
Majority
Yeah, I haven't
majority
actually
of
had a
mine
good breakup with somebody, which is funny. I don't know
majority
if
of
that's
mine
me.
has. But I mean, when you get cheated on and you get played with, it's kind of like I really don't give a fuck about ending on good terms with you because you're a shitty person. So it's like, what are you gonna give to me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it
like
didn't work like that. Yeah, and I could give you a little backstory on it. So high school, I was a sophomore. I could say I was pretty innocent. I was innocent at this point. I got with this really good looking Puerto Rican girl. She was like straight from the island, but she was obviously living in the states. And we dated for about a good like 9 to 10 months. And during that time, she cheated. Like it was very toxic, like arguments at some points. But she cheated like 3 times, and me being innocent took her back the 2 times.
like that. It be like that. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but I still look back at that. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with me?
Oh no, of course. I feel like everybody, once you grow from situations, like grow and like really get over that toxic person and that toxic relationship,
Yeah,
everybody looks back like, why the fuck did I allow that? Because I would never allow that now. But I
like
feel
I got, like I gotten over it, but I haven't gotten over the fact that I really let that shit pass multiple times. Like, but after that breakup, that's when I was like I said on my whole shit, and was just kind of just going to different parties, fucking around, doing all this dumb shit.
Mhm.
But I see it as like a learning experience. Yeah, it was a mistake, but learning experience.
Yeah, it helps you just grow. And honestly, on top of that, I just feel like when you keep somebody like moving different or like what people did or what they're doing before like it ended up going bad, I feel like it just saves you a lot of time and energy when you get into another relationship because once you keep the same pattern, it's easy for you to be like, nah, I'm good. Like I already know what's
Yeah,
about to come from this, and I'm not even gonna put myself through that. So I'm
yeah.
good.
Like I've been there, done that. I'm not gonna make that same
I'm not gonna make
mistake.
that mistake exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like yeah, I hate that I've had to go through like shit like that, but at the same time, I'm just like I had
Oh,
to
I'm
go.
grateful for it. I'm grateful I went through shit like that because now I know. Now I know like who to fuck with, when to fuck with it, and how to move about it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, it sucks, but you learn. Believe it or not, you learn a lot from it. And you
Hmm.
learn a lot about people in general. So, especially our generation. Our generation is pretty fucking hard to figure out, even still. But yet, you
I
kind
feel
of
like
pick up shit.
right. I feel like you can never, especially in our generation, it's so hard to get the genuine version of someone. I feel like everybody has been like played so much or hurt so bad or gone through all this extra shit that they literally close themselves off and like I don't know why, but people just want to be like Future so bad. Like they want to have no emotions and no feelings and just fuck different people and not give a fuck about people's feelings. They're hurt. And it's like, ew, like you're being
Which is
like
ironic because when you fuck somebody, you get a piece of that person. Not a lot
literally.
of people believe that shit, but when you fuck somebody, they kind of become part of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There. I feel like nobody can sit here and tell me that they fucked somebody and they don't think about them not one time. Even if they just cross your mind for a quick second, like, oh, I wonder what they're doing, or even if it's like, oh, that's crazy that I did this with this person. Even if you don't fuck with them, like, there's not one time where you're just never gonna think about them again. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
or even
whole
have like a dream or some shit about him. You're like,
yeah.
it's
Like
gonna happen.
it's gonna happen, and if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen eventually. Like this definitely happened with me before, like especially with people I've never thought I was gonna think about again, like people that I've been so disgusted with. There's definitely been like times where it'll cross my mind and I'll be like, damn, I even if it's like, damn, I can't believe I did that with this person, you're still gonna think about them.
Yeah, and the scary thing is, it still happens. Like to this day, like those past exes will still cross your mind at least once. At least once, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, even if you hate them, even if you hate them, I just be like, damn, I hate this bitch, but damn.
Like I wonder what they yeah, I wonder what they're doing. I hope they're doing bad.
No, literally. I hope they're not doing good. It's like, nah. But
but
like,
you but you know their schedule, so you're like, yeah, they're probably eating right now.
No,
fucker. You know.
no, and it'd be so crazy knowing that. Like even when I was in my toxic shit, and like me and my ex would go back and forth.
Yeah.
Before like we would pop up back in each other's phone, I would just look at the time and be like, okay, like if she's still doing this, she's doing this right now. Like you feel me? Like if she's still working here, then she should be here right now.
Wonder if she's still watching that show we used to watch.
Right.
I know I haven't.
Nah, that's crazy. That would be crazy. Popping up with somebody's phone, like, yo, you still watch that show that we used to watch together?
I feel like that'd be a good like
No, that
reunion.
I'm not
You know?
gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie though. After I said it, I'm like, how could you like how could somebody come off rude with that? Like, yo, you still watch the show we used to watch? Like if I'm not trying to talk to you, I just wouldn't respond or I would be like, no, stop texting me. But that's the worst I could say. Like I can't go off on you for asking me if I still watch a show.
Yeah, but then again, if the dude knows how to play his cards, or dude or female knows how to play their cards right,
That
they
gets you
can
right
really
back
make
up
you
in
feel
there.
bad just by saying stop texting. They
Mhm.
could be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just was thinking about you."
Thinking about
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And that's
That's all
that's the
I'm
real kicker. Yeah, the thinking about you gets everybody.
thinking about you. The thinking about you began, especially the girls.
hmm
Like, yeah, I just want to let you know, like, you've been crossing my mind a lot. All right, well, come over. Come over then.
You're like, all right, fuck it, come on.
Right, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but do you see that? Do you see relationships getting better as time goes by? Or do you see it getting worse, like future wise?
Um, I feel like it's 50-50 right now because I feel like a lot of people are, they let social media determine how they move. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like if their whole For You page is ass toxic ass people, then they're gonna want to be toxic. Like I feel like if they constantly see videos of like, oh, fuck having feelings, I want to turn up, I want to be a thought this summer, I want to be a hoe this summer, like hot girl summer, then people are going to want to do that. People are gonna want to do that. They're gonna want to act like that. But then when wintertime comes around and people are posting videos like, oh, me with my boyfriend, me with my girlfriend, cute pictures in New York, now everybody wants to be settled down in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's real 50-50 because people are
That's a
very
good
like,
point.
yeah,
No.
they be on the bandwagon. Like they be like, oh, it's cuffing season. Like what the fuck is cuffing season? Like I'm getting older now. Right, I'm getting older now to the point where like cuffing season is 24/7. Like when I'm dating you to because I see a bigger picture. So where are we going with this? You feel me? Like I'm not dating you for fucking cuffing season and letting you go for the summertime. People are just
Yeah,
like,
that shit don't make no damn sense.
it don't make no sense. And then to be screaming on TikTok during the summertime, you want some love, or you want your boyfriend or your ex back, or this, that, and the third. Like, dude,
Yeah, like bitch, you just had love.
you
What the fuck are you
just right.
talking about? What?
It's crazy
Oh
because
man.
me and my friend was just talking about it too. She was like, yeah, I don't want to put her business out there, but she had told me basically what happened with her and her ex. And now her ex is spinning the block because she sees that she's happy with somebody else. And I'm like, girl, the reason why she told you she didn't want to fuck with you is a lie. And she's spinning the block now because she sees you happy with somebody else. So now she, you know what I mean? She probably
Yeah.
thinks about all the good times y'all had. And now she's thinking about how you're treating this girl how you used to treat her. And now she's feeling some type of way. She's getting jealous. And
I
that's what's driving her to go back with you because she's jealous, not because she wants you.
yeah, like I wasn't born in the '90s. I was born in the early 2000s, but from what I've experienced from like older people in my family, what they went through in the '90s, why can't vibe just go back to that? You know, it seemed
That's
like such a less toxic place. You know, time period. Why can't we just go back to that vibe?
That's what I'm saying. Like people met people and genuinely fell in love, and even when they went through hard shit, it was like it was literally frowned upon to get a divorce. Like it was frowned upon for you to not have a husband, or for you to not have a wife, or for you to get a divorce, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
people like even when they would go through shit with their partner, they would be like, you know what, like we chose this for a reason, so we're gonna work through it. And that's why a lot of people in the '80s, the '90s, the '70s, '80s, '90s, their moms and dads and shit are still
yeah.
together 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, still together because
The only bad thing I could say is yeah, they fought a lot and they probably like didn't have as much emotion towards each other, but they still made an effort to make it work. You know, especially when they had
because of that
kids,
relationship.
especially when they had kids.
And you know
But
what?
not
It shows like even with the, and that's another big topic that like really really get like grinds my fucking gears. I don't know how else to say it because it's like y'all
Yo,
y'all be y'all be
that
getting
reminded me of Family Guy, bro.
yo, what? Y'all in relationships and having sex with people and having children, and you don't even want to stay with that person. You don't even want a relationship. So you automatically bring a child into a shitty situation. You
Oh,
don't like that. You automatically are bringing, and they have no choice. Now they gotta. If you fucking with a deadbeat ass person, now your child is gonna have childhood trauma, regardless if you want it to happen or not, because now they don't have a present father figure. They don't have a present second parent. If they're going back and forth, that causes trauma. If they see you
hmm,
fighting a lot, that causes trauma. So it's just like people. I don't know. I don't like, especially when people be rushing their partner to have kids or rushing into marriage and shit like that. I feel like if your partner's not ready to do it, don't fucking do it because it's not gonna end up how you want it to end up.
yeah, it ain't gonna be no Disney happy ending. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
not.
that's what people want is that fucking Disney happy ending, but it's not gonna happen the way y'all fucking moving, the way y'all pursuing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm. I feel like yeah, like people just I don't know, especially with women, it's very weird. Once they hit like 25, 26, I want to have a kid. I want to get married. I want to have a house. I'm over here like, baby, I'm 23, my career just starting. I want to have a house on my own. I want to have
Hmm.
my dream car on my own. I want like, I want to, I want a partner right now. Like, of course I do, but I want us to both thrive on our own.
Yeah.
I want you to experience everything you got on your own. I want you to be able to say, I got my apartment on my own. I got my car on my own. I did all this shit on my own. And I want to be able to say that for me. And then when we
Hmm.
mutually take our relationship to the next step, I feel like it's more meaningful because we're both deciding to leave what we have to build something together. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like we're
Absolutely.
both you're deciding to leave your own shit to be with me and I'm deciding to leave my own shit. It's very different than having somebody leaving their parents' house. Everybody wants to leave their parents' house.
I
It's
was
not
forced
meaningful.
to. I don't know about you. I came from Hispanic parents, so I had to. I was forced to,
Yeah.
regardless of whether I was ready or not. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah. So listen, Hispanic. Look, that's another thing. But
Especially my
that's
dad. He's like, "You're 18. Get the fuck out. We'll be friends all day." But when you're in this house, fuck that.
right. You either working and paying bills in this house, or you getting out and getting your own fucking house because you of age now. That's that
Exactly.
Hispanic shit for real. But yeah, I feel like I want you to be able to say like, yeah, like me and my girl moved in together because we wanted to. Not like, oh yeah, I was living with my parents and my girl got a house, so I wanted to move in with her. No. I want my partner to experience life on their own. Cause who knows? Like, what if you move in with me and you decide 5 years later, damn, like this girl experienced having an apartment, having her own car, having this, having that. I never experienced that. I want to go experience it now. So now I'm SOL. I'm shit out of luck because
Yeah.
now my wife or my partner of 5 years wants to leave me because they didn't experience their life. I don't want that to happen. Like,
At that point, though, I feel like that's on them. Like, if they wanted to go experience, they should have experienced that and not led you on to that to
but
begin with.
right. But now that's why I set that boundary for myself. Because if you don't want to hold yourself accountable, I'm going to. Because if I fuck with you, I'm not gonna allow you to like not do what is gonna be best for you. So
Yeah.
if I fuck with you and you live with your parents or whatever and you trying to move in, no. Like I'm sorry, you can have the key to my apartment. You can come over whenever you want. I don't have a problem with that. But like living here, no, I don't want to play house with nobody no more. Like I want you to have your own shit. I want you to have your own shit. I have my own shit. And then when we decide we're taking our relationship to that next level, then we both do that together. And I'm talking like both our names on the lease, everything. Like that's our shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, you saying the right shit. That shit funny as hell. This ain't daycare. We ain't playing house no more.
Play house? I'm not playing. I did that already. I'm good off that. I did the whole cooking, cleaning, working, coming home to a fucking messy ass house. I did all of that. I'm not doing it no more.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a germaphobe, so when I see messes, like I'm like, we gotta clean this shit up,
That's
man.
what I'm saying. And I just
Cause
feel
you
like
that shit like that invites spiders, and I got arachnophobia too. So that's two
we
bad
twins.
things that I hate in one. You know what I'm saying?
We twins. Cause yeah, the bug shit. I can't. The bug shit is not. Mm-mm.
No, I can't do spiders. I can't even watch movies with spiders. Fuck that shit.
Me either. Spiders, fucking roaches. None.
Scorpions, fucking. That's Texas though. Scorpions, we got the Texas got the scorpions.
No, I'm okay.
East Coast, they got the what the fuck are them house centipedes. You know them bitches I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yes. And do you know what happened to me one day? Why the fuck was I in the kitchen in my aunt's house and I'm cooking in my cousin's house and I'm cooking and I feel something on my leg and I looked and before I even looked, I just smacked the fuck out of my leg to like smack whatever it was off my leg because I was scared to look. Because if I see it on me, I'm gonna burn that part of my fucking leg off. For real. I'm gonna burn it off. It was a fucking centipede. That shit was big as fuck and it started running away with all its fucking legs and I almost threw up. Like I did actually.
And you was walking around barefoot probably too, huh?
Yeah, I was walking around barefoot.
Imagine that you step on it, that shit bite your foot. That's what I'm scared of. That's why I don't do that. I'm barefoot doing
Yeah.
that.
Nah, I don't do that anymore after that. After that, I was like, bruh, nah, like, I can't believe that that happened to me. I cannot believe that this happened to me right now.
Yeah, them centipede, fuck them, and they fast too. They be zipping fucking through the
Bro,
house.
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that they'd be running like that, but it makes sense. Like, they got 36,000 fucking legs, so it makes
But they
sense.
just they creepy looking with all them legs. They got
They
those
are
two long
creepy.
ones in the
They're
front.
fucking gross. They're gross as fuck. Why do they have that many legs? Like, ew. Mm-mm.
Same thing though. I think spiders have that many eyes and legs. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need all them eyeballs. Like you only need two. Fucking see in front of you, motherfucker. You know?
That's why I could never move to Australia. You seen them spiders in Australia?
Yeah, and it's like they be living with them people in the houses and shit. They just that's just a spider. Like motherfucker, that's a big ass spider. That's not
Big
even.
ass
That's a
fucks.
king. That's a king spider. You know what
You
the
ever
fuck?
heard of spider or web season or spider season in Australia? It's where like
I want to experience it.
I think it's in Australia or yeah, I think it's in I'm pretty sure it's in Australia. The grass, there's so many spiders out in like the wild or whatever that the grass will literally look like it's snow on it, but it's fucking spider webs from all the fucking spiders that are there.
That shit make my skin crawl, man. Fuck that.
Real, I can't. Even in DR, I went to DR for my birthday. I was terrified because I thought that I was gonna see they be having them huge spiders, especially in the hotel rooms and the Airbnbs and shit.
Ooh, fuck that.
Bro, the big ones, like those like the ones that are bigger than the size of your hand type shit.
Oh hell no.
Because the
You
minute
saw
I
it? You
see
saw
that,
it? You saw it?
no, thank God. The minute I see it, the Airbnb is the spiders. I'm leaving. I'm not staying there. Because the minute I go to bed and I wake up and that shit is not there, I'm going to have a fucking panic attack.
I'm about to win a gold medal with all the flips I'ma do. Shit.
No, dead ass. Because no, I either have to kill it or I have to leave, and I'm not killing that big ass shit. Because the minute you spray or do something, that shit gonna jump, and that shit is
I hate
big.
when people. I hate when people say you gotta capture it and throw it back to the wild. Like motherfucker's gonna make his way back in.
Right.
It's in there for a
It's
reason.
comfy, right? It came in here and it found its spot. It ain't.
I hate that shit, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
people that be trying to be all nature, like don't kill the bugs, girl. I'm killing the fucking bug. I'm killing it. It's dying today.
All they do is kill flies and shit. And a fly we could kill ourselves. Fuck that.
Bro, I could go ahead and get a Venus flytrap and it can do it for me. So no, I
I'll be
don't
like
need
my grandma and fucking hang the little sticky shit from the ceiling. All the
literally.
flies get stuck.
I do not need them spiders in my crib. People do too much. People in Florida too. People be having little lizards and shit running around in their house.
I don't mind the lizards. Lizards are pretty dope. Like lizards will actually eat the spiders. So I'm sorry.
No, lizards are cool and all, not in my house. I won't kill them. Like a lizard, I feel like it's OD. Like I won't smash a fucking lizard. That's
That's
just
a
crazy.
that's a true life form.
No, literally, that's like that ass like killing a dog in my eyes. Like I could never do something like that. But like spiders and shit, they gotta go.
But
They
it's
have,
the fact that some people have tarantulas as pets and shit. Like why though?
bro, don't get me start. Please don't get me started. I can't. I can't. And yeah, for real, why? What do they do? All they do is sit there. You don't be carrying them like that because a lot of them be fucking biting people and then they shed and stink. Like what the fuck? Ew, have you ever seen them shed?
No, 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 no. I don't want to
They
see that.
they like shake themselves out of their shell. Like shake themselves and like shake their arms and shit out of their shell. It's the most nasty shit ever.
Ew, ew, that's gross.
It's the most nasty shit
But
ever.
that's normal for a reptilian type thing. But
Mm-mm.
like spiders though, you smash the mother and the babies go spreading. And I'm good.
Yeah, no, I seen that video online. I was like, bro, if that ever happened to me, I would go ballistic. I would go insane.
Or like the ones where they're like inside someone's ear and they gotta watch that
Oh
shit.
my god, that's one of my fears. Do you know what happened to me? Yo,
What happened?
I
What
was
happened?
okay. So when I first, this is a basement apartment. When I first moved into this apartment, I don't know who they had living like this is a big basement, so they separate it, and it's I don't know if it's 2 or 3 apartments, but I know minimum it's two because I have a neighbor. And I don't know who they had like in the apartments before me, before I came, or like who they have now or what was going on. But like I remember opening the door to like that hallway and I would see mad dead roaches all the time. And but like sometimes it would be there, sometimes it wouldn't. So I'm like, okay, they I don't know what the fuck going on in here, but the minute I see a roach come in here, it's over. It's over. Do you want to know my first encounter? Well, it was like my third encounter, but roaches started coming in my apartment. So
Oh
I
no.
went off on them. I was like, y'all need to send an exterminator. You got me fucked up. I'm not living in here with roaches. I have OCD. If I show you my crib right now, my crib is fucking spotless. I don't have like I can't do that. So they would bring exterminators out, whatever. And the last time a roach was in my crib, do you want to know how I found out it was here?
How'd you find out?
It crawled into my fucking coconut water can, and I was drinking my coconut water and didn't realize until the coconut water was almost done. And I go like this, and I feel something touch my lip, and I start to panic. I start to panic because I don't know why, but automatically in my brain, I already knew. Automatically in my brain, I already knew. I was like,
You almost ate it. You
I
almost
almost
ate a
ate it.
roach.
Bro, what? I was like something like it didn't go in my mouth. It touched my upper lip. Like I
Yeah.
felt something touch my upper lip, and the coconut water. I don't like the chunks and shit, so it's just regular water. So the minute I felt something like butt my lip, I was like, oh hell nah, and I put the cup back. And in my mind, I already knew. I don't know how I knew, but I already knew. I ran to the bathroom. I started throwing up. And my homegirl was like, do you want me to dump it and see what was in it? Like, it just looks like a little black dot. Like, maybe it's just a piece, like a coconut piece or something.
You
So
had me
now,
a black dot. A black dot should not be in coconut water.
yo, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to feel better because maybe, like, she's calming me down, whatever. She's on FaceTime with my sister, and she pours out the cup in the fucking trash can, like, pours it out. A roach comes out. All I hear is like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, literally. And right when she said that, I started throwing up again.
You're like, yep, it was bad. Oh hell no.
Yeah, I was so disgusted. And she said she showed my sister on FaceTime. My sister's like, it was a big ass roach.
Ugh. Bro, that
Yeah. I
that
when I
shit
tell
turned my
you,
stomach, bro.
if I could swallow alcohol, like actual fucking rubbing peroxide alcohol, rubbing alcohol, I would. I
Oh
would.
yeah. Mm.
Would. I couldn't tell you like I flossed about
Ugh.
5 times, even though it didn't even go in the inside of my mouth. I drank roach water. Do you know
Yeah.
how traumatizing that is?
Ooh, bro.
You know
Oh
how
man.
traumatizing
That
that
shit
is?
turned that shit turned my stomach. I ain't gonna
I
lie to
was
you.
Bro, I was throwing up all night. I was throwing up all fucking night.
Mm.
All night.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't fuck with no insects, none of that shit, man. No.
That
I
was the
don't know
first.
how you got people that say they like that spiders are cute and shit. Like I feel like those people are weird. They're like, oh yeah, those little jumping spiders. I'm like, no, those are ones that
Jumping spider videos on TikTok. Oh my God, they're so cute. Girl, because the minute that shit jump on my face, I'm going to bug the fuck out.
and they zoom in on it and shit where it's looking at the camera like, no, fuck no.
30,000 eyes. Please.
Why they
I don't
got that many eyes for?
I don't know why people I don't
Ew.
say I don't know why, but like I really can't see why. Like why do
Not
you
at all.
snakes too, like even snakes, like why do you have them? Why do you have that?
I'm not as scared of snakes. Snakes, I'm just kind of like, if they stay over there, I'm good. I'm gonna go on about my business. That's it.
I'm not scared of snakes, but I just don't see a reason to have them as a pet. Like
That, yeah, I don't
them,
either.
a lot of them are aggressive. They be sleeping like throughout the winter. They'll hibernate and shit like that. So it's like you don't even be seeing them for real. I just feel like you're enclosing an animal for what? For like your own to just watch it every day.
Yeah, just to feed it and keep it. Like I don't know. I don't know the whole point of that. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
know. Same thing with cats though. Like I'm not really much of a cat person.
I mean, I've
I'm
had
more
a cat.
dog.
I've had a cat and I've had a dog. I'm both, but I feel like I gave my animals away, and I feel like I have to have a house and shit like that when I have like an animal. Because in an apartment and working how I work, it's just too much.
Yeah,
They're like kids.
I felt that. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've always been a dog person. I've always been around more dogs than cats. And cats,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I got my eye scratched by a cat. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
I'm traumatized.
Yeah, like it was like my tear duct too. That shit sucked.
Oh nah, I would be
So,
traumatized.
so ever since then, I was just kind of like, yeah, I don't really fuck with you either.
Hell no.
Plus, they make my eyes kind of itch. I don't know if I'm allergic to them or not, but that's all they do is just make my eyes itch.
You might be. You might have like a mild allergy to it or some shit.
Maybe I don't even know. No clue. But shit, we're at that hour mark. I don't know if I brought so much trauma. We can go on another topic before we get off if you want.
I'm with. I'm with
Because we did
whatever.
talk a lot about spiders. I don't know if you're gonna be like looking around afterwards. You know what I mean?
Oh nah. I just nah. But with the freaking cats and dog thing, like I've always been a dog person at first, and then this girl that I was talking to at the time, she got me this cat that I had fell in love with. I went to one of the shelters or whatever. He was a baby, like a black, all black baby cat, but like I went in a room with him and he was like wouldn't like he was all over me. He was like a lot of cats aren't like that. Like they're to themselves. So I really like how he was kind of like a dog. He was
Yeah,
weird. So I was like, I
kind of like rubbing on you and stuff.
yeah, but he's like a dog. Like he's weird. I don't know. He was just so weird. He would do weird shit. So she ended up getting him for me. Like I remember I left a whole pie of like a box of pizza because we had just did a movie night with our friends,
Yeah,
and it was on the table. And I'm cleaning around and I'm getting ready to get the box, and I see him on the table with his little ass head in the box. So I was like, Onyx, get out that box. And this man gonna take the slice of pizza, literally like grab the slice of pizza with his teeth, look at me, and turn the other way and run into the room and go in the middle of the bed.
damn.
So
Yeah,
I
that's a
couldn't.
dog. That's a dog for sure.
Yeah, I have to watch him eat the fucking cheese pizza.
Oh, he swallowed that shit, huh?
Oh, he ate it. He ate it, and he was looking at me in the middle of. He was in the middle of the bed. So either way, I went to the bed. I couldn't get him because it's a big ass. It was a king size bed,
Yeah,
and the bed, yeah, the bed frame was too low, so I couldn't go under it. And he knew. He knew.
yeah, he's smart. Shit, but
But
yeah, that's a about an hour right there. Yeah,
right,
honestly, I did fuck with the vibe. You know, we hit a lot of topics and they went random, but the thing about that is, I fuck with that because that's how you know it's a good vibe. If you just talk about whatever, you know what I mean. So
literally.
that's why when I said like it's no generic topic, and we just managed to get fit like however many different topics in like that, that shows a good vibe for.
Right, I fuck with that. I definitely have to come back and do another one because I fuck with you.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
absolutely.
I like how it's not like a lot of podcasts. People be having like set questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like sometimes, I mean, the set questions are cool, but I like when it runs off into topics. Like podcasts, people just want going back and forth about different topics. You feel me? So I like that.
yeah.
I,
I like mine to be organic like that. You know, organic and just straight from it. I don't have no piece of paper that I'm reading from. Like, what do
hmm
you like to eat? What do you like to drink? Like, I don't do
Right,
no dumb bullshit.
right.
So,
But yeah,
but
I fuck
nah,
with
absolutely, I fuck with you too, and I can see your friendship prospering from it as well.
nah,
You know what I'm
yeah, for
saying?
sure. I'm definitely gonna have to go out there to El Paso. You got to show me around because we
I
gotta
got
meet
you.
outside.
I got you. I could tell you this city, like a lot of people like to go out to like lounges, bars, and especially clubs. I'm not really too much into clubs like that no more.
Either. I'm definitely a homebody. I'm more like scenic. I be smoking, so like scenic, like going out and doing like adventurous shit, even like museums, like shit, like you know what I mean. Like I like to be
Yeah.
outside. That's what I mean by outside, not like in the club scene.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of that too, but mainly the people here like to go enjoy the nightlife. I don't mind lounges, especially hookah lounge. I don't mind that, but I can't do clubs no more. Fuck that. Especially
Yeah,
because I'm social, you can't really socialize in the club. It's too fucking loud. People are drunk off their ass, so they don't really want to talk.
right. And if
You
they
know?
do talk, it's not a genuine conversation. Is they trying to?
Nah, yeah, because they forget. They even forget the next day too, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, nah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but not for sure. Let me know whenever you're coming out. I got you for sure, for sure.
It
And you
was
speak
nice talking to you.
absolutely, and you speak my language, man. A lot of the shit you said is the stuff that I say all the time. You know, especially when I'm talking to other people and explaining my opinion on shit.
Right.
Say the same shit. So I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Nah, yeah. I definitely spin the block on this one because I like when I can meet people that it's just like genuine. It's not like I didn't feel awkward during this at all. I didn't feel like, damn, what am I gonna say now? Or like, what are we gonna
Yeah,
talk about now? It was just like, you know? So
yeah,
yeah,
organic.
you need to get on your shit and keep getting more people on here because this is the vibe. Definitely a
Absolutely.
time.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And I'll get you on a future episode for sure. And like I said, whenever I'm on the East Coast too, we can always kick it too. Cause like I
I'm
said, I
with
still got peoples out in Maryland. It's not too far from Jersey or New York. So
Yeah, even nah, yeah. I got my grandfather and a lot of family live in Maryland. So the next time you in Maryland, definitely hit me up because I can slide out there.
I got you for sure. I got you.
All
I'll
right,
probably
so
out
nice,
this summer, but I got you for
so
sure.
nice meeting you, talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate you coming on and shit. Stay in touch.
Of course.
Hell yeah.